Hey, what is up guys, Sam here, and welcome back to episode 6 of the Discord bot coding tutorial series. This coding series is brought to you by Salad. Salad is an easy to use application that allows you to earn money while you're not using your computer. Salad uses your computer's graphics card to mine cryptocurrency and allows you to redeem rewards such as Discord Nitro, Visa gift cards, Amazon gift cards, and so much more. Salad is an official Discord partner with a Discord server of over 40,000 members. With almost 900,000 people already using Salad, why not sign up today? Use code TDE2 for 2 times your earnings for a limited time only. Thank you to Salad for sponsoring this series. So today we're going to be looking at adding some buttons to our commands. So we're going to basically create a command called manage today. And this command will do the /manage command and provide a user. And then it will give you options in button form to manage that user. So for example, to kick the user, or to ban the user, just sort of simple moderation, just turning what we did last time for the commands really into a single manage command. So to start, we're going to need to make a new command called manage.js, and we can just copy one of our old commands here and change it manage a user, and we'll add a person. We don't need a reason, so we'll keep it as just a person, and we'll keep it manage messages. And we can remove the reason, and we can remove this here for now. So what we need to do is we're accepting a member, so we need to basically check now. Actually no, we can just send the embed, so we're going to do let embed equal new message embed, and we'll automatically import it up here. And we're going to set the title to manage, and then we're going to put in member.user.username. And then we're going to put the description as click one of the buttons below to manage a user. Okay, so the next thing we need to do is make a row. So we're going to do const row equals new message action row dot add components, and we're going to add a new message button with a label that says ban, and we're going to set the style of it just to the danger so it's in red, and we'll set a custom ID to ban member ID. So let me explain this a bit. We're making a row. So a row is basically under your message you'll have a row of buttons. So basically you're just making a row and you're adding a new button with the label ban, the style danger, and custom ID is what we're using to track the user that the command has come from. So basically we won't know that whenever someone clicks a button, we don't know what command it came from. So by having this ID, we know when they click the button they mean to ban, and they mean this user is the one they need to ban. So we'll be using that a bit later on. So the final thing we need to do is reply to the interaction dot edit reply, and we're going to put embeds is going to be a single embed, and components is going to be row. So I'm going to put a comma here. So basically what this is saying is for the list of components underneath the message will have this row here, and this row is the one that has our message button. And we have our embed up here, which is defined in here. So if we now go ahead and go back to our index.js and set this to true to reload our commands, and we restart the bot, and then we remove the true here, we head back over to Discord, we'll see manage tutorial, click one of the buttons below to manage a user. So right now this button won't do anything, but we see we've made our first step towards this command working. Now we need to handle the buttons whenever someone clicks them, but first we're going to go back and actually add our kick to this. So we're going to basically copy this, and we're going to then add another component like this. Change that to kick, and then we also need to change this to an array. Since we have our comma here, it's a list now, so we have the first item in the list and the second item in the list, and we need to change this ID to kick. So now if we head back on over to Discord, we can try /manage tutorial again, and we will see our ban and our kick are 2 different buttons now. So our next thing to do is to handle whenever someone clicks these buttons. So we'll head back to our index.js file, and we'll see here that currently we're doing if the interaction is not a command, return. So what we need to do is we need to change this to if interaction is command. Then we want to do exactly what we've been doing before, so we'll put this code into here. Then we're going to do else if interaction.isButton. So otherwise, if the interaction is a button being clicked, we want to let button ID equal interaction.custom ID. So now we have the ID of the button. So we're going to, basically this is what we have right now in the button ID. So button ID would be equal to, let's say, ban dash and then someone's ID in there. So what we need to do is we need to separate the ban from the ID, which we have here by this hyphen in the middle. So what we can do is a little string manipulation here. So we can do let command ID equal button ID dot split dash, and what that basically means is this is turning button ID into a list of strings separated by this dash here. So this would basically turn this into, it would turn it into a list of ban and the ID. So it basically removes the hyphen and makes that the split between the two. So it splits it up between this into two different strings. And this here basically means the first element we're going to be called command, and the second one we're going to call ID. So now that we have these two pieces of information, we need the server that we need to execute the command on. So we're going to let guild equal, we're going to do interaction dot, and we can have a look here for interaction dot guild. So our last step now is to check what command they use. So if command is equal to ban, we want to do let member equal guild.members.cache.get and the member's ID. So this basically is taking this blank ID that we have here and turning it into a guild member object for that server. So we're doing the guild's members, the cache, so what Discord.js has stored, and we're getting that user. So what we need to do then is simply member.ban, and that pretty much finishes off that part of the command. So then we can do else if command is equal to kick member equal, we can even actually just put this outside here because it's going to be used in both of them, so there's no point repeating the code. Member.ban, otherwise member.kick. So one final thing we need to do is we need to make sure our interaction.defer reply is outside of here, since we want to defer the response to the button because we won't be responding within 3 seconds. So we put this up here. And one more small change you need to make is actually there's a small problem up here. We need to make this is command with 2 brackets like this on the outside, because otherwise it's not actually running the is command. So that fixes that problem we have there. Other than that, we can head back over to Discord and try this out. So let's do /manage and my other account. We'll see kick or ban, so we can just choose kick. And there we go, my account has been kicked. And we didn't make any response for this yet, but that still executed the command. So what we'll do now is we'll go ahead and make a success message to this. We'll do return interaction.edit reply, and we want to put content success, and we'll make this fmural true, and we'll do the same down here. So if we try that out now, so we'll head over to Discord, I'll do /manage Sam, and as you can see, kick or ban again, so I'm going to press kick, and we will see success. So that is now kicked the user, responded success, and the interaction is complete. So I hope this gave you a nice introduction into how to use buttons. We can space this out a bit more if we want to. And yeah, so you can pretty much replicate this in other commands now. As I said, this is just an example, the manage command. And that is all we're going to really be doing for this episode. So thank you guys for watching, and I hope you enjoyed. Let me know how your code's going. Let me know how you're enjoying the series, and I'll see you in the next episode.